What's going on, guys, and welcome to Sound of the Rain. And today is going to be a discussion about WandaVision episode 7. And this time I'm not trolling y'all. I definitely will talk about the episode. It was very good. And warning, there's going to be spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Big of a nerd as I am, or as huge of a fan as I am of nerd culture, a lot of that stuff, as far as the details and the Easter eggs stuff, I'm not too privy on. So if I get some names and stuff wrong, if I say something incorrectly, please roast me. I need you to.
Roast me.
But anyway, so yeah, this episode was good. It had some homages to The Office and another show. I can't remember the name of it. Modern Girlfriend, Modern Boyfriend. I can't remember. I'm not familiar with that show, but The Office, of course I am. But it's funny as I didn't pick up those references until I watched like a Easter egg video from Charlie from Emergency Awesome, which I'll put the card up there for you to view that. He pointed that stuff out, which I didn't even catch. I was thinking it was like Ally McBeal or something. One letdown was the Monica Rambeau reveal of who her contact was.
It was trash.
A lot of people on Twitter were thinking it was going to be Hank McCoy, which is Beast from the X-Men. You know, I was thinking it was going to be Reed Richards. It'd have been a cool time to introduce a new character, you know, but it was just somebody who's not even in the comics, you know, some soldier. But what it was is she went and got a vehicle that she was going to use to be able to drive inside of the Hex so that she would be able to kind of get in there and warn Scarlet Witch about, you know, hey, this is what's going on. That was cool. There was like a transition there which kind of alluded more to her powers as a Spectrum. She's been Spectrum, Captain Marvel, before Carol Danvers, and another character, I can't remember their name. What else happened? This one, you were kind of wondering what was going on the whole time with the whole episode, because things were kind of messing up. You know how every episode is like a period piece where it seems to increase like about another like 10 years, like another decade? Well, this time the items were like going back in time. So like there was one part where she had a milk carton, and first it was almond milk, and then it just like turned into an old school milk carton with like a missing kid on the back. Then it turned into I believe it might have turned into something else, but everything was acting kind of screwy. And then as the episode continued, there was a part where Agnes, you know, was watching the boys for her. And Agnes actually stepped in when Monica Rambeau had finally gotten into the Hex and was confronting Scarlet Witch and letting her know, Wanda, well, look, this is what's going on. And Wanda was starting to be receptive to that, but then Agnes came out of nowhere. It was kind of pulling her away. And as the episode progresses, you kind of find out why, because she's actually a character named Agatha Harkness. I think that I'm pronouncing that correctly. My sons will roast me once they see this video if I said it wrong. And in the comments, you can please feel free to roast me as well. But yeah, so she's essentially been an antagonist the whole time. As the episode progressed, there was a part where Agnes was watching the boys, and Billy, I believe, has psychic powers. He was sitting next to Agnes and told her she sounded empty inside or something like that. And I think to her, she was like, kind of like, okay, like he's going to catch on to what's going on. So Wanda went to go pick up the kids from them being looked after, and they weren't in there. And the house was looking all crazy, and she went down into a basement, and it was revealed that Agnes was Agatha. And so there was like this cool transition, this funny song, and it kind of even went back and showed other situations where stuff had happened in episodes, and lo and behold, it was Agnes who was kind of throwing a monkey wrench and stuff. So I'm not too familiar with her in the comics as far as her background and stuff like that. So if y'all want to leave a comment, kind of school me on her. If you want to, you know, go to Wikipedia or find like another website to get some information on that. That was actually cool. That was kind of like the bomb drop of the episode. So the pacing of it was really good. I thought it was a really good episode. There's even a mid-credit scene. I know the other episodes, like the credits would be like all long, and then there's like 15 minutes of darkness on Netflix. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it's like for February or something. But this one, in the mid-credit scene, Monica had came to the house looking for Wanda, and she went like to this entrance that was going to lead to the basement, and she saw like a stairway, and then Pietro came behind her and was like, said something about her being nosy or something like that. But yeah, definitely a great episode. If you haven't watched the show, definitely, well, if you haven't watched the show, hopefully you're not watching this, because if so, then it's been ruined for you. Sprinkles, whatever, Nick. But yeah, so that's it, man. That's my review, reaction, and recap of WandaVision season 1, episode 7. I will catch you next week for the next episode.